యూనివర్సిటీ లాబొరేటరీ 5 అగ్రికల్చరల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ దగ్గర ఉన్నాము మనం. సో దీనికి సంబంధించి పూర్తి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అయితే తెలుసుకుందాము. సార్ నమస్కారం, మీ గురించి చెప్పండి.
ఐఎమ్ డాక్టర్ గుడిదా గోపి, వర్కింగ్ యాజ్ అసిస్టెంట్ ప్రొఫెసర్ ఇన్ ద డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ అగ్రికల్చర్ ఇంజనీరింగ్.
మనమైతే వెళ్దాం, లోపలికి వెళ్దాము, ఎలా ఉంది ఏంటి అనేది తెలుసుకుందాము. పవర్ టిల్లర్ అంటే ఏంటి, స్టూడెంట్స్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో ఏ విధంగా యూజ్ అవుతుంది?
Actually, power tiller is used for the soil manipulation to break the compact layer, hard layers using this power tiller, and we can lose the soil. For it is ready for sowing, and also it can be used for the weeding also to control the weeds in the field between two rows. So it is useful for the small and marginal fields. Okay, it is useful for small and marginal field. So students can learn about how to this operating in the field, when to use this. So if it is there weeding more in field, so weeding is there, we can go for power tiller. If it is row to row between plants is very small space, it can be used. So this the width of coverage of this power tiller is 24 to 36 inches, and also this capacity of tank is 2.4 liters, and this can be operated 2.5 hours, and it will consume the 1 liter per 1 hour. Okay, this student can learn about the operating of this power tiller. So it can be used for soil manipulation and weeding purpose. This is the main purpose. You can see these are the blades which are attached to this instead of these tires. So these blades will be rotate and the soil will be manipulation will be of this. Okay, there's total 24 blades, 2 shafts, both sides we have fixing.
Dumpy level, how is it useful?
Actually, this is coming under civil engineering and also agriculture engineering. Student can learn to determine the elevation values, whether it is plane, like land is plane or undulating, that will be measured by this dumpy level. Dumpy level can give the elevation values. This can be measured by, this is a dumpy level, is the most commonly used. There are different types of levels are there, but most commonly we are using dumpy level. So this dumpy level is fixed to the tripod stand. So tripod stand, so this can be done by some adjustments. After setting the adjustments, we will get the elevation values, whether land is, whether it is plain or depression, or whether it is hilly area, or we can decide the, and we can also prepare the maps, topographical maps, and we can also prepare the contour maps, whether and contour maps can be used to measure the reservoir capacity and network of road mapping and also canals. Like that, this is to measure the elevation values, the main purpose. It can be used in engineering maps also, like roads, railways, canals, and also building construction. So this field, this can be used.
అగ్రికల్చర్ ఫీల్డ్ లో సర్వేయింగ్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్ ని ఎలా యూజ్ చేస్తారు? ఇవి స్టూడెంట్స్ కి ఏ విధంగా యూజ్ అవుతాయి?
Students can learn about how to use this chain. So first thing is they have to learn about operating of this chain. So this is a metric chain, 20-meter chain, and also a metric chain, it is a 30-meter chain also there. If the length of the field is very small, we can go for metric chain. If it is large field, we can go by 30-meter chain. This can be, so we can see this 20-meter chain, it is having 100 links. So 100 links, each link we can see from this handle, end of the handle to this ring is there. So in center ring, that is a one ring we can consider. So like that we have 100 links we have. So each link it is a 0.2 meters. So like that 100 into 0.2 will get the 20-meter length. These chains can be used in agriculture field to measure the horizontal distance between 2 points. So once we get the distance, we are going to use the principle of, we are using the chain surveying is the one principle, practical exercise is there. In that we will get, so whole area we are divided into small triangles. So each triangle is measured by triangle, the sides are measured distance by chains. So once we are getting the sides of triangle, so we are going to estimate the, finally we are getting the area of the agriculture field. So one student can know the how to calculate the area of the field. So how much it is there. So we can divide the plots, like that we can make it. To measure the main purpose of these chains are to measure the area, to measure the distance, then finally we will get the area. This also, all these are different types of chains. Okay, this is we have seen this metric chain and also this gutter chain. So gutter chains are, so we are having the area, it is in different units. So acres, hectares, and also guntas we are used to calls. So in guntas we are measuring the gutter chain. Gutter chain can give the area in guntas. Okay, and also engineering chain. This is a 100 feet length. and it is having 100 links are there. Each link is 1 feet, so 100 feet will get it, and we can measure in engineering survey. This engineering chain can be used in engineering survey. We have 100 feet length of engineering chain, but we need to measure 200 feet. So at the end of each chain, we have to fix the one arrow, okay, and one arrow. So this arrow is 20 centimeter length. So at each end of the chain, we are fixing the one arrow. Then we drag the chain. Again, we are measuring the other length of chain, okay. And this is the revenue chain. So the revenue chains are 33 feet and 16 links we have. This revenue chain uses cadastral mapping. The cadastral mapping is nothing but boundaries of fields. We are measuring boundaries of houses. So this revenue chain can be used.
How to use water lifting devices?
Students can learn about when they are going to selecting or when they are going to purchase the pump. So before that, they have to learn how to select the pump. So which pump they have to buy. So the students can recommend to farmers which type of pump they require. If they are going for the farmers require high discharge and low head. The water is available at low head and high discharge is required. He will recommend the centrifugal pump. Okay, based on the discharge and head, we will decide the pump. So like that, high head and low discharge, you can go for submersible pump. This is a centrifugal pump and submersible pump. Students can recommend to farmers based on the discharge and head. So high discharge, low head, we can go for centrifugal pump. Like that, he will recommend. If in case high head and low discharge, you can go for submersible pump. Like that, students can, if they are working in government sectors, if agriculture extension officer, agriculture officer, so farmers can ask which type of pump I have to buy based on the source of water. If it is source of water is deep, so we can go for submersible pump. If it is source of water is very near to ground, we can go for centrifugal pump. Like that, you will recommend to farmers. This is a use.